why, because there's a lot of people about why did Jack launch on those other chains? It's permeation of adoption, okay? Horizontal scaling. Horizontal. You'll hear that thrown around in a lot of the AMAs. What does horizontal scaling mean? It means you're simply trying to get as much adoption and as much awareness to let every single person on the planet know about Zen. Cryptoslo, crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk about why I think Zen solves some of the most difficult problems in crypto today. So let's get right out of the box. A fair launch. A fair launch. Okay. Everyone knows it's almost impossible to have a fair launch in crypto nowadays, just because of sniper bots, this, that, insiders, blah, blah, blah. It's like nearly impossible. And a lot of that has to do with the efficiency of the markets. Telegrams, Discords, Twitter. People know the instant something comes out, and then people know way before it comes out. And, it's just literally you have seconds to get into most cryptos. How does Zen beat that? It beats that because it's hyperinflationary in the beginning and it deflates over time. So it's very simple. So, a lot of people, especially if you're new to Zen, you're like, is it too late? Can I get Zen? It's not too late because Zen is proof of participation, okay? That's number one. Number two, it's essentially free just by participating. So unless you're living under a rock, the tokenomics are, if you participate, you get coins. How much value those coins are going to have? I don't know. I'm stacking as many as I can. So Zen solves, this conundrum of that it's basically free. So the threshold to get in is very low. It's like $4. And then you can still participate on other chains even cheaper. Now, I will throw in the caveat. I think ETH is the gold of the Zen network because there is cost, there is gas, so you're capturing more value. And I just think in the long run, the ETH chain will dominate the Zen network. So that's number two. Number three, adoption. How does Zen solve this? Because since it's free, in essence, or proof of participation, you can get into Zen on any level, whether it's on BSC for pennies, or on ETH for $4 or $5. Okay, so why? Because there's a lot of people about why did Jack launch on those other chains? It's permeation of adoption. Okay. Horizontal scaling. Horizontal. You'll hear that thrown around in a lot of the AMAs. What does horizontal scaling mean? It means you're simply trying to get as much adoption and as much awareness to let every single person on the planet know about Zen. And if you know anything about crypto, the network is times the participation. Gotta have that. Gotta have the participation. Is the value of the network. Okay. Most coins die, even if they're well adopted. A coin can still die. I think that's part of the secret sauce. Is the participation is what gives the network even more value. Okay. Movement of money, velocity of transactions. So this horizontal adoption. And most coins, their version of horizontal adoption is shilling on Twitter and this and that, or it just doesn't permeate because number one, it doesn't get across all chains, and number two, there's other problems associated with adoption. The next way that Zen solves the problem of most cryptos is the initial phase is not focused on price. People don't realize that. They're like, the chart keeps going down. But if you look, the liquidity keeps grinding up very slowly, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. The micro cap is tiny. The market cap is super tiny on Zen. So Zen is not focused on price. What kills most coins is the pump and the dump, okay? Pump and the dump. It's the same thing over and over, especially with the efficiency of the markets. Coins can die within hours of launch now, you know? It's unbelievable. So Zen solves that problem. They're not focused on price initially, okay? That's not what he's focused on. He's focused on the horizontal scaling in the building. Okay, next way Zen solves the problem of most cryptos: vertical scaling. Personally, in my life, in my 5 or 6 years in crypto, I've never seen something built so fast in my life in any crypto. It's ridiculous. It's only been alive for like 100 days. And what do I mean by building? They're focused on building and not the price. Vertical pillars will be built on the horizontal. That is, if you take nothing away from this video today, understanding the horizontal scaling with vertical scaling. And each one of those is products, services, lending, this, that, whatever. Infinite. I mean, the dashboards, like the community. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I love it. I love it. It's exciting because honestly, lately I have just been feeling burnt to a crisp on crypto because the markets have gotten so efficient that it is really hard to get into it. You know, and I know in some ways I've lost my ways because I got into crypto at the end of the last bull run, the 17-18 bull run, and I was focused on building and education. You know, that's what makes my channel a lot different than a lot of the other channels out there is, if you scroll down, you'll see I had ETH tutorials, BSC tutorials. I basically baby stepped people through the entire DeFi launch and generation, So I've always focused on education on a lot. Do I like to cover interesting projects? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, vertical scaling. We ended on that. Okay, let's not soapbox. And finally, the vertical scaling is very important to giving Zen value. So you have vertical scaling, participation, horizontal scaling, adoption. It's the secret sauce for something to be an amazing crypto project. So that is my thoughts on Zen. Be sure to check out my full Zen playlist. I have some other videos on there, like how to cancel a stuck low gas transaction, some others could be educational, and also my latest Zen NFT tutorial talking about the different classes of Zen. But I'm hoping here sometime in the future soon that I will have a stream with Jack. I'm just trying to get a really good set of questions set up to make that happen. Anyways, with that being said, hope you liked today's video. Like, subscribe, and as always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.